Oh, hey, fabulous firm owners, Claudia here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 9 things that are scarier than a Law Society complaint. So the inspo for this video today is that it's Halloween and I wanted to come up with a bit of a scary theme, and I know that the risk of law society complaints and getting sued is something that's very scary for law firm owners and immigration firm owners. And I also wanted to start off this video by making it clear that I have had a law society complaint. I've also been sued. I've had a claim against my firm where we were the 9th of 9 defendants. So I do understand the huge stress and the challenges that go with being sued and with law society complaints. And I don't want to minimize that. The purpose of this video today is to walk you through some things that are, in my opinion, scarier than a law society complaint, because they hold you back in the medium to long term from building your dream firm, building a law firm that you love, building a business that gives you what you want and need, building a firm that gives you the impact, the freedom, and the money that you really, really want. So, number 1 is where law firm owners say that they want to build their dream firm. You want to build a firm that you love, and you say that you're willing to do whatever it takes. But at the first sign of something not going perfectly, of something not working perfectly, of getting really, really busy, you stop and you let it all go out the window. You give up. So I think that often law firm owners, immigration firm owners, you are perfectionists. We are often A-type personalities. And when we have a plan, we want it to go perfectly well. But growth is not like that. If it was, we would all have our dream business right now, but we don't. So when we go in and we have a plan and we start implementing it, what I see is a lot of law firm owners giving up at the first sign of something not working perfectly. And that is getting in your way of growth. Number 2 is I see a lot of law firm owners, a lot of immigration firms posting great content consistently for a few weeks or perhaps a few months, but then stopping because you run out of time. You don't think you're getting results. You get some negative feedback from your mum or from another lawyer who says that they don't like what you're doing. That lack of resilience is getting in your way of growth. That's getting in your way of building your dream firm. Number 3, this is a good one. I see a lot of law firm owners who get up in arms because of their client's behavior when they themselves are displaying that same behavior in other areas. I'll tell you what I mean. So a number of law firm owners that I've spoken to in the last couple of weeks are upset because their clients haven't paid their invoices on time, and because their clients are contacting them at all sorts of hours of the day, or are not getting back to the lawyer with the information they've requested so the lawyer can get on and meet the deadline. Yet that same person is not replying to their accountant, is not responding to their business coach's email, is late and behind with paying a number of their invoices. You know, if you're putting out that sort of energy, then that's sort of the energy you can expect back. Where if you make an effort to respond on time, to get people what they need, and to pay your invoices, and you're displaying that behavior as an entrepreneur and as a business owner and as a leader in your sphere, then you're much more likely to have your clients behaving in the same way. Number 4, I notice that a lot of law firm owners constantly read stuff from law firm experts on social media or through email marketing, but you're not willing to pull up a chair and actually learn from those people. You're happy to read their stuff and find little tidbits in there useful, but you're not willing to do the work and work with them, work beside them, learn their strategies, and implement what they know works. Number 5 is where you go on for months or years without the knowledge that can move your firm forward to becoming your dream firm because you're too afraid to invest in yourself. You're not willing to spend the time and spend the money in getting your firm to where you want it to be. You know what you need to do. You know. But for whatever reason, you're not willing. Your lack of confidence is holding you back from spending the money and spending the time that you need to spend to get where you want to go. Number 6 is not having clear boundaries with your clients and with your team and with yourself. And instead letting everybody, contact you when they want to contact you, come and get information from you when they need it, instead of setting boundaries around what works for you. The most successful law firm owners I know have very clear boundaries around the behavior that they expect from their clients, the behavior that they expect from their team members, and the behavior that they expect from themselves. And they are regularly auditing that so that if anything sort of starts to get out of alignment, which it inevitably does over time, they're pulling it back and reinforcing their boundaries regularly with those people. Right, number 7. Oh, this is a good one. When a challenging situation arises in your business or your life, you get all lawyery and go on the attack to try and sort it out. So I say this is a good one because my partner Clint tells me from time to time, he'll say, Claudia, you're getting all lawyer about this. And it's where I am using my training as a lawyer, my expertise and my skills and my words to try and sort out and handle a situation instead of approaching the situation with empathy, with a generous heart, and with kindness and respect. Instead, I'm trying to argue my way out of it. I'm going on the attack. And I have learnt the hard way that a much more satisfying and beautiful way to resolve a challenging situation or a conflict is with a generous heart and kindness and respect instead of getting all lawyer about it. Number 8, not celebrating all the amazing things that happen at your firm. Okay, so this is scary, is how law firm owners can't see the little miracles that are happening in their business every day. You're not celebrating all the amazing things that are happening at your firm, like the incredible results that you get for your clients. That's a massive win. Every time you do that, that is a massive win that should be celebrated. Okay, and instead of celebrating those wins, you're focused on trivial, annoying bullshit that doesn't matter. And I'll give you an example of that. I was talking to a client recently who has significantly grown his revenue, significantly over the course of this year. And instead of celebrating that and focusing on that, or even really realizing that, he's upset because a client is 3 weeks late with paying their invoice. And he's focused on that instead of the celebration of the win. Now, I'm not saying that the client not paying the invoice I'm not saying that that's not important. Obviously, that's not something that needs to be sorted out. But let's not overthink it. That can be sorted out. What we should be thinking about, what we should be overthinking is the wins, the celebrations, the small miracles. They can be anything from every little result you get for your clients should be celebrated. Become the chief celebrator in your firm. Celebrate them. The journey becomes so much more joyful when you celebrate the small wins, the big wins, every wins, all the little miracles and big. Celebrate them and it becomes so much more fun. Perhaps you've said no to taking on a new client because they're not a perfect fit for you. That is a wonderful thing to celebrate. Perhaps you've brought on a new client who is a perfect fit client for you. They can be quite hard to find, and you found one and they're a perfect fit and you just know you're going to get them great results. Celebrate that. Perhaps you've had 5 people sign up for a seminar or a webinar that you're doing. Celebrate every sign up. When you focus on what this person said or what the lawyer on the other side said to you 3 weeks ago, which annoyed you, you're missing out on the wins, the miracles that are happening right in front of you. So focus on those, not what that other lawyer said to you that pissed you off. And then the final one, number 9, of the scary things that are scarier than a Law Society complaint. And this is a big one, is losing your head and losing the momentum that you've built up because you didn't hit a goal that you set for yourself. I see law firm owners and immigration firm owners do this regularly. You'll set a goal, a financial goal, a revenue goal, a profit goal, a number around debtors or new clients, whatever goal it is that you're setting yourself. You will set a goal and you don't hit it, and you let yourself get into a massive funk for days, if not weeks, if not months. When you do that, it shows a lack of resilience and you lose momentum, which is so hard to build back up. If you've been working too hard towards a goal, whether you hit it or not, you have built momentum. There is so much value in the work that you put in towards a goal. Whether you actually hit it or not, doesn't matter. You'll probably hit it in another month, or maybe in 3 months' time, or maybe next year. You will probably still hit it. You just haven't hit it by the date that you've set for yourself, which may or may not matter anyway. So that is scary. That is scary when you've built up all this incredible momentum and all the learnings that you've got and the mindset and all the great stuff that you have built working towards a goal, letting yourself just lose that momentum because you don't hit a goal or a target that you've set for yourself. So those are the 9 things that I believe are far scarier than a Law Society complaint or being sued. I'll see you in my next video.